Hello and welcome to another episode, So today, you're gonna see pretty much the inside of pretty much my humble abode up in the midst of the underbelly of the mountain, of the Mesa Mountain. I need to make the ceiling a little bit bigger. It's a little bit stuffy still. But today I'm gonna be making more beacons. I think I got enough beacons, but I'm gonna make some more of them to make the final, hopefully the final, outer layer of the beacon radius for the pyramid. I forget how much layers there are. I'm pretty sure there's like five. There will be like 6 layers of beacons. I'm not really settled on what the color scheme will kind of be, or if there is gonna be one. Not too sure. Um, Another update to the situation of the pyramid. Finally got done with the north and south direction, all the way to bedrock, complete. Basically, you got the framework for the whole entire pyramid, upper and bottom. You got the copper skeleton floor from north to south completely done. Another project that I'm going to be doing is basically doing the beacons, going to more. Sorry, I always forget trial chambers. I have to go to list out a bunch of trial chambers, uh, and just basically gather all the copper blocks I can, and all like the basic loot that I'm gonna want out of it. And I'm gonna have to research a little bit so I can see how much I have to, pretty much list up in order to hit my kind of pretty much basic quota because I'm fresh out. I I think the only time where I've actually been super low on copper was pretty much at the beginning of this, I guess. It's not really a milestone. It's just like a dream build that I want to do. It was just basically at the beginning of it. But yeah, I have, I think now, less than 3 boxes full of copper blocks. So I'm going to have to go out and collect some more copper. And the cool thing I like about copper, as you can see right there to the left of me on my character, is those copper blocks, is the aging process. Oh wow, these don't last that long. I just noticed my socks. Sorry, off topic. Um, is the aging process of the copper blocks, and like the copper light bulbs are pretty cool too. And they do the exact same thing too, different light levels and stuff. In the copper lanterns and the copper torches, yippity yappity yo. Um, but yeah, I'm just trying to kill time right now, waiting for some glass to smelt. So yeah, beacons, making beacons, and then I think that the toughest part is basically digging out the holes in order to get the beacons activated. And I got pretty much all my shulker boxes emptied out into my storage room. I don't plan to ever organize my storage room. I do want to keep the blocks though for like future builds if I have any like maybe streams where it's like, oh yeah, build yippity yappity yopata of a build with cobblestone, let's just say, or sandstone. I can do that because I already dug that source material out, and all I have to do now is just placing it. But yeah. Um, I still haven't gotten around to actually collecting enough source material. Uh, with like the lapis lazuli, redstone's actually getting pretty high. So I mean those two things, lapis and the redstone, they're at their third shulker box, each of them. The one that I'm gonna really be using for my beacons is iron and gold. I did quite literally ran out of iron and gold building all the beacons to encompass the whole dig site, the whole pyramid. So I'm gonna have to go out and mine a metric cred ton more of iron and gold to make those beacons. Just to make the basic highest tier beacon. And then on top of that, my other project is to basically get max beacons. Yeah, so this is mass beacon effects. And that's going to take some time too. Uh, I guess the one thing I'm really worried about is just like the straight up like range on certain effects, because you can't get a 1-to-1 ratio with the beacon effects when you're putting different beacons. So it'll be like one off. So I need to make it like a grid system to where it stays one block off. But I think that's just too much for right now because I'm not gonna have enough source material to actually build them. But yeah, this is another episode, just another update. I do plan on doing a live on or on about trial chambers or digging out beacon location sites. If you guys are really interested in just the digging aspect and just the basic stuff that I'm doing, then I wouldn't mind just recording ASMR kind of thing, because I'm not really talking during my stuff. I'm usually watching something while I'm doing the digging stuff. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this type of content. Um, and leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to watch more of this content. I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a good one. Bye bye.